Welcome to the FCS Edge, where we're sprinting towards the 2026 season. Maybe not as quickly as today's guest. He would blow past us before we can even utter the word quick. But the FCS season is nearing, beginning Thursday night, August 27th, and it comes with great anticipation. I'm Craig Haley of Stats Perform and theanalyst.com, along with producer Jordan Collins, who's in for Graham Bell today. Jordan is thrilled. We've sprung him from a staff meeting, and we're thrilled to be talking FCS football with you. Our guest today is Montana All-America running back Eli Gillman. Feels like Eli has been around for a long time, and that's a good thing for the FCS. He debuted for the Big Sky Power in 2022. Then he went out and won the 2023 Jerry Rice Award as the National Freshman Player of the Year. He helped the Grizzlies to a FCS National Runner-Up finish that season. He's also nearing Montana's all-time rushing yardage record, and the Grizzlies are going to keep giving him the rock this year. In his career, they're 14-2 when he rushes for at least 100 yards, and they're 24-3 when he rushes for 75 or more yards. It's great to catch up with Eli to discuss his season ahead and another season of Montana being a national title contender. And we also want to talk about another big issue in the FCS. In this decade, FBS schools have lured away 5 of the 6 Jerry Rice Award winners. The only one not to transfer out is the reigning Big Sky offensive MVP, Eli Gillman. Eli, welcome to the FCS Edge, and thank you for joining us today. You know, it's your senior year already. Like, where has all this time gone? Are you trying to make us old quickly here? How did this fly by so quickly?
No, I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out. It's kind of like when people say like high school flies by. It's the same thing with college. Um, it's weird. And like I feel old. Like I don't think I'm old, but I'm starting to feel old. So
Well, how are things going this off season? I mean, what's new on and off the field for you?
the off season training we just started up again the summer program a couple weeks ago, and that's been going super good. Got a whole bunch of new teammates. The most new teammates I think I've had since I've been here for sure. Um, but no, I have no complaints. Like life's going great. I got football camps coming up. Um, yeah, I don't know. Life's going great for me.
Sure. Well, a lot of new teammates, but also a new head coach. I mean, the team has the same goals: Big Sky Championship, FCS national title contender.
Right.
What's similar and what's different between Coach Houck and now Coach Kennedy as head coach? And what's similar? Start there.
I mean, similar. Like it's still like Montana football. They're both still implementing Montana football, and the brand that Montana has been playing with for years. But again, it's just like different. They're just different coaching styles. Is really all. But the fact that Coach Kennedy is keeping the Montana brand the same is what I think a lot of people love to see. So
Sure. How about, is there a a difference where, Coach Kennedy probably wants to put his own stamp on the program as well? What would be different?
I mean, he's got like a lot of different like kind of slogans. Like he likes to use like the family you choose. That's kind of like how he likes to run things. Like we choose him, he chooses us, and we kind of just are like one big family together. I guess is how he likes to really say it. So I guess it's kind of just like a different style. I guess they just communicate differently, maybe. And yeah, I don't know. I guess Coach Kenny is just like he's a jolly guy. He's sweet. Like everybody loves him. So it's gonna be a fun season for sure.
Is he a funny guy? How does he keep you guys loose?
I think he's pretty funny. He thinks he's funny too, which is probably the best part. So it's a good time.
That's great. Well, obviously, during your career, there's been a big four here in the FCS between Montana, Montana State, North Dakota State, South Dakota State. How is it different now that North Dakota State, 10-time national champion, is out of the picture?
I don't know if it's a whole lot different. I mean, I guess like yeah, that big four is there, but I feel like it's still gonna end up with just two anyways. And at one point you're gonna have to run into one of the Dakotas or one of the Montanas. So um, as long as there's still a Dakota and still a Montana around, I think it's still gonna be super competitive once it gets deep into the playoffs. So
Great point.
yeah.
Now, you entered this season with 3,677 career rushing yards. You need 393 to match 394 to surpass Johannes Humphrey for the school record, which is 4,070 rushing yards. Talk about the importance of that goal individually.
I think it was more important to me like a couple years ago when I was trying to figure out like like something to chase after, I guess, when I started my career. Um, but I think like the more and more I play and like the more I improve, it's kind of just like what I want to keep doing is improving each season. And I guess the more I improve, I guess the closer those numbers naturally get to whatever record is there. But I don't know, I try not to just think about individual records because it's really a big team sport. But I know that if I want to improve, like think I have been each year, then those kind of records will just fall into place naturally. And the better I do, I feel like for my team, the better we all do together. So.
Yeah. You mentioned improving, Eli. Over time, in what ways do you feel you've improved the most?
Well, I'd say I figured out the pace of the game. Like when I was first playing, like as a redshirt freshman, I was kind of just straightforward, find a hole and just run through it. Like I don't like that was it, and I didn't really understand like the speed, I guess, but like understanding that like to slow down the game in my head and kind of break down each level of the defense is what I've gotten better at each and every year. And I think even like little things, is like making the second level miss or making the third level miss, like just like tweaking those little things and implanting them into my game each year has um, provided better numbers for me each season. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, going through the line, that's a physical toll on you. I mean, can you talk
yeah.
about that grind of a season and, being tackled all the time? I mean, what is the year-long process of managing that grind?
Um, I'd say it is definitely tough. I think my coaches do a really good job during the season, like during the start of the season, and then more at the end of the season is like not just like if you don't got to take all the hits, then don't take all the hits kind of thing. I mean, the running back room here is stacked. We have so many guys that can run. Um, but naturally, like the deeper we go, the more hits, the more the hits I take. But it's like year round, like you really have to take the off season seriously because it's like
Sure.
actually like a physical beating like on your body, and it's not like it feels good, but like if you don't take the off season seriously, the next season isn't going to go how you want it to health wise. So um, but no, a lot of it is like really just like doing the small things, right? The small recovery lifts, right? And the small like the Sundays off, right? Like you have to do it if you want to play running back throughout the whole season without getting hurt.
Sure. What
Yeah.
about is there a part of your playing style that gets overlooked, an underrated part of your game?
An underrated part.
Yes.
Um, I think I don't know. Underrated. I think I'm like sneaky shiftier than people think.
Mhm.
But I think you only see it if you're the one trying to tackle me, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But I don't know. I guess I don't really pay too much attention about what people see or what people want better or not. I guess I'm probably my own hardest critic anyways. So um yeah, I don't know. Probably just
Okay.
like this like elusiveness I have, I guess.
Mm. 2023, obviously, you won the Jerry Rice Award, National Freshman of the Year. What did that mean to you and to your career?
I think it just opened a door of like a whole lot more goals for me, and it kind of opened like a level of confidence that I didn't really know I had or needed. Um, and yeah, I guess like I was kind of just like just working all season. I didn't really know what any awards people get or any like I don't know. I wouldn't say I had like a goal to win the Jerry Rice Award. Like I knew it was a thing. I don't know. I was just kind of playing football, and then the more it came up, I was like, okay, like I'm obviously doing something right. And then it kind of like wanted me to keep pushing and striving to like keep going and um, I guess achieve more things. Not only for myself but for my team as well. So I just say yeah, it just opened a whole level of like confidence that I didn't know I had. So
Yeah. Well, this decade, and we talked about it in the show opening, there's been 15 overall Jerry Rice Award recipients. This decade, out of this first six, five of those recipients have transferred to an FBS school. You have not done that. Can you talk about that? The pressure, the attractiveness of transferring NIL. I mean, can you go back and talk about some of the opportunities and just the decision making?
yeah, I won't get like specifically into who and what, but I think I think that money is like nice and flashy. Like it's easy to chase, especially as like a young kid. Especially in college, like when like say people need money and want money, like and they kind of gets like thrown at you with all these different like offers, I guess. But um, I don't know. I've never been like a money seeking kind of person or like a for myself kind of person. Which sometimes I guess you got to be like better for your situation, but um I don't know, I just never felt like leaving Montana was, like, a better fit for me, like, besides money. I think this place has treated me so well, and I think I've had so many goals here, and, like, since I walked in as a freshman that I wanted to accomplish, for the team and for myself, and, like, I feel like, how loyal the fans have been to me and how loyal this place has been to me, like, I gotta do the same thing back, and I know that, I don't know, money comes and goes, and if it's if I make money one day, then I do, if I don't, then, like, whatever, but I'll never regret staying in Montana, so
Well, it sounds like you're alluding to, relationships, academics. I mean, those were big factors as well.
yeah, they were, I mean, huge factors, like, I've made, like, the best relationships here ever, not even, like, with just, like, players, but, like, the community and businesses and family, friends, like, I don't know, I feel like, this place is literally like home, like, I don't even like going back home to Minnesota anymore, like, this is, like, my place, and I don't know. My family, like, I like to see my family for sure, but, like, I don't know, it's, like, not like I'm, like, begging to go back home ever, so.
Well, did you have each of the last 3 off seasons after you won the Jerry Rice Award? Were there opportunities each season, each off season?
Yeah, each off season there were for sure, but, this last season was definitely the most, um, opportunities I've had, and it was probably the most, like, tough decision making I've had too, so,
Sure. Well,
yeah.
in today's, college football landscape, is there more peer pressure to transfer or not to transfer?
I think there's more peer pressure to transfer. I feel like transfer is becoming like a norm. Like it's like you do decent or have a decent season or get yourself some type of attention. It's like, okay, now I gotta transfer. Like, I feel like that's just like what people think instantly. And so I think there's more pressure to transfer than there is to stay. But um I guess I feel like the people that want to stay are the ones more rooted in like the community and rooted in relationships and I guess stuff that runs deeper than just um I don't know, I guess all the flashy things that people like to throw at you to try to get you to come play football for 'em.
Sure. Well, thinking back to, coming out of high school and you chose Montana, who were you who was the second choice to Montana
That's
school-wise?
funny. I really wanted when I came out of high school, I wanted to go to NDSC really bad. That was really what I was waiting for. It was my first choice technically, but um, they didn't offer me. They didn't offer me, and I was like, kind of waiting for them to offer me, and they never did. And then I committed to Montana, and then they offered me after I committed to Montana, and then they told me to decommit and commit to Montana or commit to them, and I didn't do it. I was like, Montana's wanted me this whole time. I was like, I want to go somewhere where they like have shown interest this whole time. They wanted me the whole time. Like I'm not gonna just do this because you saw me commit. Like obviously Montana's a place for me if you guys want to play games and whatnot. Like
Yeah,
they showed interest the whole time. So
yeah, it's certainly worked out.
yeah,
Thoughts
no kidding.
thoughts on playing professionally? Is that a goal?
Yeah, that's definitely a goal. That's been my goal, I think, for as long as I can remember. It's kind of crazy how I guess close like the opportunity is for me thinking about it, but no, that's definitely my goal is to play football at the next level. Um, but if not, I guess it's like whatever. But I'm gonna try and achieve it for sure.
Sure. In the show opening, I talked about how quick of a player you are. You mentioned, your shifty ways is a big factor when you're running the ball. In the last year or so, have you been timed in the 40-yard dash?
No, I haven't, which is silly kind of. But I get the question a lot, and I should just do it. I should just go run one so I can answer it. But no, I literally haven't. I don't think ran a 40-yard dash like time since like probably like I don't know like sophomore, junior, or sophomore, freshman year in high school. Like I literally like just have never ran one. I guess.
Well, your brother Monty's in the same backfield with you at Montana. If you guys lined up side by side for the 40-yard dash, break that down. How would that go?
I'm I'm being honest. If it was 40 yards, I think he'd have me. But if we like lined up for like 100 meters, I'd still beat him. I think
Well,
he's not gonna say it. He's never gonna say it. But I think I'd still beat him.
well, you do have that 85-yard touchdown reception, UC
Yes,
Davis.
that's right.
How about your marketing degree and a major? I mean, where will that degree take you when football ends?
Well, in football, I want to like. I've always like been interested in like luxury cars. I've always wanted to like market luxury cars in some way, shape, or form. But like my dream thing is to own like a luxury car dealership. like one day somewhere. Um, so I want to get into something like that, I guess, after I'm done with football. But um, yeah, I guess that's kind of like what I would want to do after football's over. Some type of
Sure.
luxury car business.
Well, you mentioned about back in Minnesota where you were Mr. Football coming out of high school in Minnesota. I mean, you come from an exceptional family background. Can you talk about that? Tell us, your upbringing in the Gilman family.
Yeah. So me and Monty and Molly, my three youngest of the family, we were all adopted from Florida as babies. Um, into this loving family, and I feel like ever since like they've been my biggest support system. Like, and it's not even close. Like I couldn't get rid of them if I tried, which is I'm never going to try. But like knowing that you have like family that like adopted you and picked you and chose you, like, it's such a good feeling, and, like, to feel, like, the support through them, like, from this far away, from, like, Montana to Minnesota, like, all the time is, like, the greatest thing ever, and, like, it's so much easier to play football and really do anything in life when you know you have a whole squad sitting there cheering you on, really no matter what you do, um, and they still find ways to get out here and watch us all the time, and it's sweet, and even, like, when they don't, like, I see them on the big screen somehow, like, submitting their pictures in from home, um, but no, I think them, like, adopting me and my siblings was, like, such a blessing, and, for all of us, really, but, I think it just, like, opened, like, a whole new perspective to life for me, and I'm assuming my siblings for I'm not gonna speak for them, but I'm assuming for them as well. Um, yeah, like, yeah, I guess.
You mentioned Molly, Monty. You have sisters Claire and Olivia. Are you the oldest?
No, I'm the middle child. Claire,
Okay,
my oldest sister, and then it goes Olivia, who are actually my mom and dad's biological kids, and then they adopted me and Monty and Molly afterwards, so
sure. And your parents, Brian and Dawn. I mean, your mom's a member of the Minnesota House of Representatives.
she is, yes.
Tell us about that. I mean, through the years.
I mean, I lived, like, in Minnesota, I guess, when she's really been, a part of it. I think I was for the first maybe my senior year in high school, um but no, she's always been so, like, just active and always been, like, for people, really, like, as long as I've grown up. And even she comes out here, she loves talking to everybody, like, she's just been, like, a person in the community for as long as I can remember, so, her job choice didn't really surprise me. It's, like, definitely, like, something she would do, but she's, like, always busy and, um but she
Sure.
loves it. She loves trying to help people, love trying to help kids, and that's just, like, who she is, and, I'm happy that she's my mother because I kinda like, the way she communicates with people and the way she connects with people kinda rubbed off on her kids as well, and I think it's a super good and important skill to have too, so
Yeah. Well, we're visiting with Eli Gilman, the 2023 Jerry Rice Award recipient, Montana All American running back. Obviously, going into his senior year, national championships, one of the goals for the Grizz. Tell us, Eli, what's the difference between for a team in general, where getting to the national championship game like 2023 you did, or losing in the semifinal round, which you did last year at Montana State? What is the difference? What those kind of endings?
what's the difference?
Motivation wise, what goes through your mind in the off season?
Oh, I guess motivation-wise, like, it's definitely, like, fuels the fire. I mean, I think it's easier to get motivated after losing something that close than it is after getting there, if that makes sense. Um, but no, it's definitely like it definitely fueled the whole city, the whole state, and every transfer coming in. Like we all have the same goal in our mind, um, which is to be, win the win the rivalry game, win the Big Sky Championship, and win the Natty. Like really all of it. Like we all got the same thing on our mind, and kind of just like added a whole lot of fuel that we didn't know we had, let alone needed. So I think like even remember after losing the national championship game, like it was awful. Like I thought about a lot of things I could have done better, a lot of things we maybe could have done better, but it didn't fuel me like this last one did. Um, so I think this season is gonna be really fun and exciting.
Yeah. You mentioned the rivalry. What are some immediate thoughts when somebody mentions Montana versus Montana State, the Brawl of the Wild?
Immediate thoughts are just the excitement it brings, the hype it brings to the whole state. Like it feels like a holiday out here, like it really does. Um, I don't know. That game is so fun to play, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Um, it's just like a different type of energy. Like literally than any other game. And it's like something you can't really explain. You either just gotta go watch and be there and feel it, or you gotta be there and play in it. And it's like, I don't know, it's definitely the coolest thing I've ever done, football wise, I think.
Yeah. Well, Montana certainly has an intense and passionate fan base, certainly outspoken. You must be glad that the Grizz fans are on your side.
Yeah, no, I am. I am glad they're on my side. They're the most like loyal fans ever, and they're so loud. It's literally the coolest place to play in, and it's not close. Like it's actually absurd.
Well, you're coming off a year where Montana scored its most points since 1999, most points per game, most yards since 2016. And then you have Kaelele Ayat back behind center. Brooks Davis will be on the perimeter. Yourself. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of firepower returning. Obviously, for a second straight year, there's a lot of turnover elsewhere. But can you describe how this offense can be elite again?
I mean, really, it's really the same way. Like we have, I mean, Coach P's our offensive coordinator calls like the best plays ever, and he puts us in positions to just be like ourselves, which is really like sweet to me. Um, like I mean, he puts all of us in. We got so many playmakers, and we just got to give them the ball and like let them do their thing. Is really what it is. And I think that like last year specifically, we did like a really good job of taking advantage of making plays when we had the opportunity to. And I think like we have the same opportunity to do that this year. He's still calling the plays. We still got players. We got even more guys now, like more weapons, and I don't know, like we're still gonna be so electric, and I'm excited to see it.
Mm. Well, senior year, I mean, we talked about earlier just how it kind of flies by. What are some of your thoughts? Here we are, final year in a Grizzly uniform.
Honestly, it's simple. Like it's literally just enjoy it. Like I don't know, like I'm never gonna get college football back, and I think like I've had the most fun playing football here, like ever. And it's literally just like enjoy it and be myself. I guess is really all I'm gonna do this season. Um, and I'm excited to do it with my favorite people. So.
Anything else we haven't talked about today that you want to mention football wise or on or off the field?
Um, I don't think so. Like I think I'm good. I'm just excited. I'm excited to get back in front of the fans in Missoula and play ball for the city. So yeah.
Well, Eli Gillman, Grizzly for life, on the verge of setting the school's all-time rushing record, and certainly putting the Grizz in the national title chase again as the reigning offensive player of the year in the Big Sky Conference. We appreciate your time today. It was very enlightening learning more about you on and off the field. We thank Jordan Collins for producing today's FCS Edge and for you, our listeners and watchers on the FCS Edge. We will be back next month with another episode of the FCS Edge.